Hello, how are you doing? This video is something that we don't really normally do. I don't think it's ever happened to us before, even before the YouTube and travelling that we've done. But travelling, as you know, most of the time it's fun, it's adventurous, and it's exciting. But every now and again you come across a situation where it either spoils your holiday or just doesn't go very well. Now, what am I talking about? Well, we've just come back from Egypt, Sharm el-Sheikh, and the hotel we stayed in was the PANORAMA NAAMA Heights. It's a 4-star hotel, which is set back just up the bank from the NAAMA Bay area. If you booked to stay there anytime soon, or it's on your list as possibilities to look at for the near future, then you need to watch this video. Why? I'll tell you why. When we arrived there, we both got badly bitten by the mosquitoes, which wasn't a good start. But that's not what this video is about. It's what happened towards sort of the last few days of the holiday. We're going to talk you through what happened from arriving to the next morning. We spoke to the management in the hotel. With doing YouTube, we asked for permission to film, vlog the hotel. They said, yep, fine, no problem. Now, included in this video, we've got some secret filming undercover footage that we took. Now, you probably think to yourself, well, if you've got permission to film, why do you have to film secretly and undercover? Everything will be revealed as you watch the video. And the one thing I want to say as well, it's not clickbait. And if you're staying at, like I say, if you're staying at that hotel you already booked, or you're looking at booking, you need to watch the whole video, because we have to talk you through what happened leading up to what happened, okay? Like I say, this is not the kind of thing we like to do, but as part of the stuff we do on our channel, if something comes up where we think we need to inform you, the viewer, or like I say, if you're going to be heading out there, it's something you need to know and you need to prepare yourself. I'll start from the beginning. We flew with TUI out to Sharm el-Sheikh. We landed 3:30 in the afternoon. From there we had a private transfer, took us down to the hotel. We arrived at the hotel approximately 5 p.m. Now we're there for 1 week, all inclusive. Got there around 5 p.m, checked in. The guy at reception, I think you call them bellboys, I think that's the name for them, showed us to the room. Our room was, I want to see if I remember the room number, 2164. We've got videos showing the layout of the hotel. Basically, reception, along past the shops, past the toilets. You briefly go out of the hotel. As you step out, you can see the pool in front of you. To your right, you've got the dining room, all-inclusive breakfast, lunch, dinner. I've got videos of that as well. You step out and then step back into the corridor, a couple of paces, turn left, and our room is on the left-hand side. So we're nice and close to the reception area, bars, pools and everything. Now we checked in, as I say, I got shown to our room. The guy quickly showed us the room, said it's card in the slot. I mean, if you've travelled regularly, you know the setup. The time that we arrived, he said, well, dinner's, you know, you can get a drink at the pool bar, that's open. Dinner was 7 o'clock, so we got there nice time to try the dinner. Dropped the bags in the room, the guy went. Had a quick look around the room. We were only in the room 30 seconds. And then there was a knock at the door. Knock, knock. Opens the door. Young kid stood there, housekeeping. Now he didn't speak very good English, just the basic words. Introduced himself, said I'll be cleaning your room every morning. Pointed out there was beach towels in the storage areas, there was blankets and that was there as well. And said, look, beach towels are there. He also left a bottle of water, complimentary bottle of water. He went, and then we started unpacking. Now, like I say, we went for a beer, didn't do any vlogging on the night time, just a couple of drinks, had dinner in the restaurant. Again, we didn't vlog it, we were just chilling out, relaxing, and kind of just familiarising ourselves with the layout of the hotel. Just had a quick look outside, a quick look around the hotel itself. And during the course of that evening, going into the following morning when we went down for breakfast, we did speak to some of the managers that were around. You had different managers for different areas of the hotel, the staff, and we said, look, we do YouTube, are we okay to video, are we okay to vlog? Everybody was absolutely fine with that. Have the freedom of the place to yourself, vlog it as much as you want. So, like I say, apart from getting bitten by the mosquitoes on the first night, it was a decent start. In case I haven't mentioned it, our arrival day was Wednesday. Wednesday the 17th of January of this year, 2024. I wasn't sure if I'd mentioned that earlier in the video, but I'll say it now. So arrival day Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, like I say, put the mosquito bites to one side, everything was going well. The Wi-Fi wasn't brilliant in the area, but that's another story. So we're vlogging, we're enjoying the hotel. I think we went out the odd day, and gets to the Saturday. Saturday things started to change. We didn't realise it was changing until the following day, but on the Saturday, like I say, we'd vlogged a couple of things. Saturday afternoon we were relaxing, we were chatting to some of the guests that were already there. Some nice couples that we met. In particular, Jade and Ricky from London. Let's give them a mention, great couple. What happened on the Saturday was, we had an excursion booked for the night time, and our pick-up time for that nighttime boat trip was about 5 p.m. So in the afternoon, like I say, we were relaxing, we had a couple of drinks, enjoying the pool, had a bit of swim. And then during the afternoon, we were hearing these stories, these rumours going around the hotel that people's beach towels going missing. And we didn't think much of it. It was, I don't know whether it was like other people were taking towels off your sunbeds, or the guy who manages the pool area. We heard a couple of rumours where the pool guy was taking everybody's towels off the sunbeds. You know how people like hog the sunbeds. So we're hearing all these rumours, but we didn't really take much notice of it. And then another piece of information that came to light with us was there was a $15, that's $15 per towel fine if you lost your towels if they went missing. But again, we weren't worried about it because the place was covered in cameras. And I thought, well, if somebody takes your towel, just go to reception, they'll have a look at the cameras and they'll have a look at it. I wasn't worried about it. It wasn't a concern, was it? I mean, the other thing was, you could take the towels to the beach as well. I mean, they had a courtesy bus that was going down to the beach near Hadaba and down to NAAMA Bay and that. But I mean, we never took our towels out. We actually had our own towels with us, not realising that the hotel supplied them. But anyway, Saturday night, and we'd had the towels on the sunbeds on the afternoon. Like I say, about 4:30, we went back to the room, got changed because we were going on this nighttime excursion. We had our night out, came back, and we went to the lobby bar, had a drink in there, went back to the room, went to bed. Got the next morning, this is the Sunday morning, so it gets up Sunday morning. The plan was go around for breakfast, because we were getting up quite early most mornings. I think it was Sunday morning, we were about 7:30, would you say? Shell made herself a coffee in the room, because we took our own coffees. She sat on the patio bit. If you're on the upper floor, it's a balcony. If you're on the lower floor, which we were, the ground floor, it was like a patio area. Shell's on the outside, sitting outside, having a coffee. I'm waking up. I'm trying to pull myself together, clean my teeth and that. And Shell came in, she said, "Where's the beach towels?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, are they not?" They weren't in the room. We knew that. They weren't on the patio. And then we thought to ourselves, why have we left them on the sunbed last night or yesterday afternoon? But knowing about these towels going missing, so we wouldn't have left the towels on the bed anyway. We wouldn't have left the towels on the bed regardless, because if we're finished with the sunbeds, we would lift them off and either air them off on the patio or would put them in the room. But I was thinking, well, with this towels going missing scenario, this situation, chances are we would have put them in the room. Then the room's locked, so we know, obviously, you're protecting yourself from this towels going missing and fine situation you could get yourself into. So I'm thinking, well, we could have left them outside on the outside space to air off. Anyway, we thought, look, they've gone missing. What we'll do is we'll go to the restaurant. The restaurant was 10 paces away. Have breakfast, come back, freshened up, and we'll go around to reception for sort of 9 o'clock and report it. So that's what we done. We went for breakfast, came back, time would have been about 8:30, 8:30ish, 9:15 when we came back from the restaurant. I had a quick shave. I'm just finishing my shave, getting washed. Shell went, "Right, when you're ready, we'll go around reception and report these towels are missing." Now, I'd just finished getting a wash, and there was a knock at the door. I opened the door, it was housekeeping. And the young kid was there. And he hadn't even walked into the room. And he said something, it didn't click on straight away. It took a few seconds. But he said something to us. He said to us, "Where's your beach towels?" And I thought to myself, like I say, it took a few seconds to click, and I thought, hang on, we've been using them Saturday afternoon, we've gone out Saturday night, we've gotten up Sunday morning, realised they're missing. Assuming he hasn't been in the room, why is he asking us where our towels are? I found it a bit strange. And I said to Shelley, he's just asked where the beach towels are. Why would he ask where they were? We haven't as yet been to reception to report them missing, because that was what we're going to do next. And I found it a bit strange. I thought, well, why is he asking where they are? But then I thought, well, maybe possible scenarios, maybe we've left them on the patio airing off. Maybe another guest has took, maybe, I'm just giving a possibility here, maybe another guest's towels have gone missing. Somebody has took ours from our patio. Maybe a little room has gone around the hotel, so know some more towels have gone missing. And then the other possibility I had in my head was maybe the pool guy has picked some of them up for the laundry. We were kind of not sure what was going on. So we thought, look, we'll not worry about it. We'll go around reception. They'll check the cameras. There's cameras pointing every angle possible around the hotel. The corridors are cameraed. If somebody's been near or in the room, it'll show up. So I wasn't really that worried. So we went to reception, spoke to the guy, which you will see in the undercover footage. You'll see two of them actually. We reported them missing to the guy on reception. Give him the window of time that we knew they'd gone missing, because we knew we had them up until we went out for our night out. So they've either gone missing from that point to that night. Nobody, as far as we know, came in the room early hours Sunday morning. So they've gone missing between, well, say 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, up until whenever. There's cameras there. I thought they'll check the cameras, they'll find out who's responsible. It might just be something completely innocent, like the laundry guys picked them up, or like I say, if another guest has took them from ours after they've had theirs taken from their bed or their balcony or patio or whatever, the cameras will show it. It's got to. So we left it with reception. We said, look, sort it out. Never heard anything back from them that day. Monday came and we went back to reception, chased it up. Has anything been found on the cameras? And they said, oh, leave it with us. They weren't in any urgency to look or come back to us with any information, any updates. We did exactly the same on the Tuesday. Same thing, chased it up, any news, nothing at all, nobody came back to us. Like I say, we spoke to two managers about it, and nothing. We had no updates on, oh well, we've looked at the cameras and it shows this. Zero, absolutely nothing at all. Now the following day, Wednesday, like I say, we were only there for the week. Wednesday was our check-out day. Now by the time we got to the Tuesday, like I say, we were constantly asking, we were going back up to the managers and saying, have you checked the cameras? Is there any news? Is there any updates? We were saying, we haven't physically took them out of the hotel either. We knew that. Even though we'd been to the beach a couple of times, we didn't take the hotel's towels with us. We didn't take any towels with us, even though we had our own. So we knew, regardless of what the outcome was, the towels were still on the premises of the hotel. We'd not physically taken them out of the hotel at all. So we knew we didn't have that on our accusation list, if you like. But like I say, the following day was the Wednesday check-out day. So Wednesday we get to, that's our check-out day. Tuesday night's our last night. Our flight home was 4:30 in the afternoon with TUI. Our pick-up time, private transfer, was 1:30. Check-out of your room is 12 noon. Like I say, we still have this towel situation to resolve. And listening to what was going on in the hotel leading up to that point, we heard of, well, not including our situation, there was another 4 incidents where people's towels had gone missing. And there was 2 that we'd heard of where they'd been charged for them. In fact, one of the people that got charged, the lady she was from Switzerland, I think. Her and her husband were there, and the lady was actually in tears because the staff were really aggressive with them in the reception. The lady had to pay the money. So we were hearing these stories of other people that it happened to. And again, we weren't hearing about any where they'd found what had happened to them. It was all a bit strange. So like I say, it was our turn to check out. We went to reception a little bit earlier, 11 o'clock. So we still had an hour. And when we got to reception, just before we got to reception, armed with the knowledge that we knew and the stuff that we'd heard, I'd said to Michelle, look, we're going to have to do this. Now, just before we made our way to reception, I just want to mention something else as well. It's all little pieces of the jigsaw puzzle that fit in to what this video is about, and little things that were happening that were like strange, like the young kid earlier in what I mentioned, who said, "Where's your towels on the Sunday morning?" Why's my voice going? My voice is starting to go again. A shisha pipe. Anyway, Sunday morning, backtracking, Sunday morning, that young kid was asking where our towels were. Now, I'll bring you back to the Wednesday morning when we were checking out. Like I say, we planned on going earlier because we were anticipating what was going to happen, especially listening to what the other stories that we'd heard. And as we left the room, as literally as we had our bags ready to leave the room, and I opened the room, and the young kid was stood outside the room. It was quite eerie. He was stood outside the room as I opened the door. And as he stood there, he went, "Oh, you're checking out now, are you going?" I went, "Yeah, we're going now, we're going, yeah." I mean, we stayed polite, we stayed absolutely fine. We knew something was up, but we kept ourselves right by being polite and not causing any issue. And he said, "All right, I've had a lovely stay." Like I say, his English wasn't that good. Shook his hand, and we went out the door. Like I say, it's a short walk to reception. And what happened was, as we went round the corner, he must have, because I think there's a little shortcut through the back of reception. He's got a little room in the corner of the corridor. And I think he goes in there and cuts through into the back of reception. Because when we walked around, what he'd done was he'd shot round to reception to see that room 2164 were checking out and that the towels weren't there. And I think his intention was to do that and disappear again back into the room before we got reception. I don't think he thought we were going to get round there that quick. So anyway, he gets to reception, and this is where the fun begins. Like I say, we got to reception roughly 11 o'clock. The young kid, I'm sure his intention was to get out of our eyesight before we got there. He'd obviously shot the reception and said, "Room 2164, where's the towels at?" But like I say, we were already a step ahead, if you know what I mean. And before I actually got to the desk, I went into undercover secret filming mode, because I was anticipating what was going to happen, and what I anticipated I was 100% correct about. Now, coming up next is the footage, and this is real footage, by the way, real footage, and there's a couple of sections, so we'll roll the camera now.
Everything up and down. Hello, checking out.
Okay, what's your number? 2164?
Yep.
Where is your two towels?
I don't know, with me that's
No idea.
I came down on Saturday, Saturday afternoon, nobody else. I asked the man who looked at the camera.
1 minute back. I will see you. You're welcome. My friend will come. Can you check this? This is you in the swimming pool. You talk to my friend, you left in the swimming pool, yes? You take this with you. Can you see this video?
That's me.
مرة واحدة بس أنا متواجد هنا من الساعة 9 لو التسجيل ابتدى
بس الناس دي جايه من بدري برضه على فكره قبل حضرتك يعني انا بقول لحضرتك يعني هو كده يعني نص ساعه ان شاء الله بالكتير
بس قلت أقول لك
نص ساعه ان شاء الله نص ساعه ان شاء الله عشان كان حضرتك باذن الله ما غدا التليفون Okay, 1 minute, okay? And I will give you. Okay, 1 minute, and I will give you. Oh, this is you. I don't want to.
Like I picked them up to be in the room.
You take it with you.
In the room. I come to the room to be in the room.
I don't understand you. Understand حاجة تقولي إيه؟ يا ديفيد. You lost it. You must pay for it.
No, I must be in the room then if you take it from my room. If I pick them up and I put it in the room, I am putting them anywhere else.
I don't understand.
No, I'm not paying.
Can you speak?
I'm saying if we'd moved them from the bed,
Yes.
they would have only been in the room.
You take it with you. I don't know where is. And this is
Well,
in the room.
all we know is I mean we
And
haven't
this is in the room.
haven't left the hotel with them.
I don't know. We don't have. No one bring it here anything. No, can you check this video and this video? This is you.
I'm not. Wait, let's put it in the room. Yeah, but we put it in the room then. We'll be in the room. We've been taken from the room. Well, if they're in the room, they're all by the phone. Right, they take our towels from our room and then we're not taking no more.
ولكن التشكيل بتاعك
Finish your race?
They put it in the room, but then we've gone from our room on Saturday.
You lost it.
I haven't lost them.
Where is your
I
towels?
don't know. They're in our...
Who no?
Well, I've got them. Check the bag.
You have in your room, yes?
They've gone from my room.
You have you have in your room, yes?
We had them, we had two. We put them out. No, I'm not. Check the bag.
You must pay for 2
I'm
towels.
not paying, no.
تسمع في الريسبشن
But they must be still in the hotel because if we've moved them from the pool and took them back to the room, they've gone from the room.
I don't know where is your.
I mean, why would we want to steal two towels for?
You must pay for this.
I'm not paying, no. I want the manager. I have to call in. I want the manager. I am not getting into my bag. There's no towel in my bag. I am not a towel. I have my own towel. I called in. The two in my room, I don't know it's not. It's not in my room. I am not paying for this. I am not. Called in and
Where is your towels?
I don't know.
Sorry?
Who know?
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Or
I picked them up. I put them in the room. I know.
I know, but we brought our own towels from home. We've been using our own because those other ones disappeared.
فايه بقى ما اعرفش بقى قلت لك احنا مش دافعين حاجه وريتهم الفيديو قالت لك انا خدتهم في الغرفه حلو يبقى هم في الغرفه
We have picked them up.
اما اهو جست الجروب كده قدامي give me your bracelet please ها
Thank you.
Thank you.
this is what
Hello, are you manager? Hello. On Saturday, my towel has gone missing. I haven't got them. 4 days I've been asking for my towel.
Ahmed,
I am not paying for towels.
no
It's on.
No towels, the picture in the
I
room.
know it's on. I don't know it's on. I haven't got them. Let my bag say, check my bag. I have not got 2 towels. Why do I need 2 towels from the hotel?
Even when we left to go to the beach, we didn't have
We
them
didn't get
with
any
us.
towel out.
So we haven't physically took the towels out of the hotel either.
We picked them up, we took them to our room on Saturday. We went out for a meal.
Ahmed,
I am not paying for towels. I'm sorry. I am not paying for towels.
Ahmed, you check in the room? No towels in the room.
There are 2 towels. There are 2 towels there.
Two towels
In the
in the room.
In the room. We went on the pool on Saturday. We picked our towels up. We got ready to bring her out. In a taxi. Then I had got this is my bag. That's it. No towel is there. We come back and my towel is gone from my room.
From your room?
No, wait, from me.
Who will take it?
I don't know. We take my pool.
But this is the
I am
beach
not
towels
paying.
or the hotel towels?
Thank you, Lord.
Big
Yeah.
towels. Sorry, big one. The big ones, the big stripy ones.
I have been out there and towels.
So we haven't physically
Maybe you can
moved them out of the hotel.
I feel like for 4 days. I came down for 4. Yeah, you see me pick them up in my room. Well, I don't know where they're gone. I've left them outside in my room.
So what's the after that footage of us lifting them from the sunbed? Where are we going to put that? Because we didn't go to the sunbed, did we?
We went in the shower and we went out with our guys.
So they would have gone back to the room
They went on
and they
the
would have
toilet.
been left in the room.
I am not paying for clean towels.
If they've gone from the room,
If I took them
I
out,
mean,
they will.
why would we want to physically remove a towel from the hotel premises? If you check your cameras, you'll see we've not left the hotel with them.
What do you think? The housemen
I
come
don't know. I mean, I've left them outside.
or by the pool?
No,
Or
no,
by
I don't know. I know I picked them up. We came out on the Sunday morning, woke up, and they thought there's no towel. So I don't know.
I hope I will find. Check again.
Check me.
Yeah.
Check me.
Down the bed.
I have.
Not in the bed.
I checked.
Look at this.
I'm not that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. But we got to our room. After our room, we leave hotel, and now 4:30. We leave hotel, and our guy picked us up. We went on a boat to it. I have a handbag. That's all I got. I need a hotel and that. I went to the beach.
But why would, I mean, at the end of the day, why would we want to take the towels? I mean, we've got our own towels.
I've been in my own
We've
for
got
4
our
days.
own big
Ask
towels.
we will ask the houseman.
Yeah.
We'll ask.
I mean, if I'd known we were going to get all this hassle just over 2 towels,
I know, I'm not paying. 2 towels, 4 days I've been asking. I'm not paying.
hello.
I went to the shop. I opened the bag. I have no bag. Open the bag. I get the car outside. I had this bag. That bag.
Can you write? You didn't have
I did
your
not have.
luggage.
Why would I want towels?
I know. I didn't think about this. You didn't take it. I know you didn't take it.
You know you didn't. I thank you. I didn't take it. Look.
But somebody... Oh, that's all.
I met an
C'est ma femme, c'est
What the hell?
happened there?
What's happened?
What happened there?
He can't make me towel now. I got no towel. That's my camera. Not his camera, my camera.
Okay, no problem.
No, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Why fucking two fucking towels? No, no. No camera. I think
فين ده paper? فين ورقة؟ Let's go to reception. Sign you don't have any problem and they.
I mean,
why? We can't look at me.
we're here doing travelling tourism videos for Google.
Look at hotel, look
Right,
at
we
people.
travel all over.
Manager say, okay, we don't want you stress and we don't want you.
But why have you get to this point? I said, no, I have no trouble. 20 minutes later, I get annoyed, I get angry. I don't like being angry. No, keep it.
Just to write, no problem. Come a little bit down. Come a little bit down because.
I'm not fine it.
لوست خلاص نورمال
You write, I lost 2 towels, but we
I did not lose a towel. I did not lose a towel.
It's gone missing from the room.
I have not
Or
lost a towel.
the front porch balcony bit, I don't
It's
know.
gone. I have not lost any
She don't
towels.
like to write down, no problem. You are my first day today. You have to do this.
I will not come back here. I want you to come back here. No more, I'm not coming back. You finish, I'm finished.
Everywhere can happen.
No, I travel all over the world. I never have this problem.
So are you accusing us of stealing the
towels.
towels?
No,
Yeah.
no, excuse me. Get the police. Get the police.
Where's the general manager at? The little guy. Is he
I'm
at?
sorry, Hamish.
I have not been accused of taking 2 towels. No, I don't pinch. I do not take anything. No way. All I do is happy time. Lovely people. Lovely people. Everybody lovely. I'm not having that. I will not come back to this
No
hotel.
make stress. No stress. No
I will not come back to this hotel.
stress.
You will ruin my holiday.
Yeah. Maybe misunderstanding or something. Maybe houseman think by mistake.
Yes, we have. I think
Yeah.
so. That's what I think now.
But he will punish. He will be punished because.
Well,
if
listen,
you,
can I say,
That's what happens.
can
You take towel away, and then people have to pay.
can I say something?
Sure.
We
I
were
record
in the
everything on my
room one
camera.
morning, right? And the little lad, I don't know his name, little cleaner
I'm
lad,
at. Lovely man.
right?
Lovely.
He knocked on the door, came in, and within a few seconds, he said to us, "Where's your beach towels?"
Can I put water?
Yeah, upstairs here. In the bar, or in the bar in the swimming pool, you can have water. And then I think it's okay, no problem. With the towel.
But why for 20 minutes I have to get angry?
Don't worry. Just if you see that they are.
Yeah, but if I just say okay and I have to pay,
No, you don't need
not
to.
now, and I won't allow it. If somebody else come along, you have towels and they will pay. I'm not paying.
No, you don't pay anything.
I
They
told
say,
him 4 days ago I'm not paying.
they say now don't need to pay anything.
No,
It's our
but
mistake.
I have to get annoyed,
But
angry.
somebody else's towels went missing off the sunbed.
Yes.
John, and he has to pay.
John's towel went missing,
Same day. And he has to pay.
and
Really.
And pay money.
But
And
from
when-
you they don't want money.
when they checked the cameras, they seen somebody take his towel from the bed,
Yeah.
right? I don't know what was it. Member staff?
Okay. Forget about this stuff.
Oh,
So
I
it's-
forget about it.
How many days you
Is
stay
it
with
some
us?
sort of slide scam? I don't know.
I'm going home now.
You go home now.
I think after 4 days, now you can't you want money off me. No. I think I know the towel. I'm sorry about it.
No. There is something.
If I'm really pleased with something, I will.
Yes, you have to.
If I've done wrong, I've done wrong. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I think. I did something, I'm sorry. I did wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not wrong.
you are very beautiful.
So there you go. What's your thoughts on that? Not very good, not very pleasant. And like I say, after being given permission to film in the hotel, leading up to us checking out, you can see I couldn't see in the future, but I was anticipating what was going to happen. And that's why I had to do the undercover secret filming part, which was opposite to obviously being given permission. Why did I do that? I tell you why, because I think had they known I was recording them under those circumstances, they could have either turned around and said, you're not allowed to film. Bearing in mind they've got security people outside. They might have said, if I had recorded, they might have asked us to delete the footage there and then, which I wouldn't have done. Well, it's a tricky situation to be in. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not in Spain, you're not in a European country, you know, you're in Egypt, you're in a totally different country, different laws, and they might have totally objected to me filming it. But I felt I had to film it for not just to give you a true perspective of what our experience was, but I was obviously also just give you a bit of it. My throat's up and down at the minute, nightmare. Just to give you, the traveller, the tourist, a bit of a heads up, basically. And like I say, if you're booked up to go there, or it's on your list of possible hotels to stay at, then we as YouTubers, like I say, the most of the stuff we do is good, informative, fun, adventurous videos, whether it's food, drinks, street walks or whatever. But like I say, every now and again you come across a situation like this, and I feel passionate about stuff like this, because if I can help somebody else, a traveller, to avoid this kind of thing, or even give you advice or guidance on maybe how to handle it or avoid it or whatever, then that makes me feel a better person and Shell. My voices keep going up and down like that. Now, the footage that you've just watched, the undercover, I just want to point out a couple of things, right? When we stood at reception, the guy, as we checked out, the guy said, "Where's your towels?" He had this phone in his hand and he went, "I've got CCTV footage here." And what he done was he handed it to us. You'll see obviously you've watched the video, but you'll see where Shell's holding his phone. And all it shows is it's from Saturday night, and all it shows is us getting up off the sunbeds, picking the towels up, you know, we put our t-shirts on or whatever, and we lift the towels up from the bed, and what we're doing is we're walking back the room. And that guy tried to say that we have taken the towels. That was theft to him. And I thought to myself, we've lifted them up from the sunbed to take them back to the room, whether that's on the patio or inside the room. And how do you define that as being theft? And then it was pathetic. It was pathetic what he was trying to nail on us as theft, just to get $30 US out of us for a fine. And then what made it even better, right? This was the best bit coming up for us. The funniest bit is coming up. He said, "Well, you went out on a boat trip one Saturday night," and we went, "Yeah." He says, "Well, you probably took the towels with you on the Saturday night." And we just looked at each other. It was just some kind of comedy show. It's like we were on a night out. We weren't going on a boat trip and going jumping off the boat into the water. It was a boat trip on board with Egyptian dancing and entertainment and food and everything. And he said, well, you've took the towels out of reception then. He was clinging on to anything to pin us onto this theft. He said, well, you must have took them out of the hotel Saturday night. And I said, well, if we have you got the CCTV from reception? Right? We knew we hadn't. And he said, well, we've been asking you for a few days about the cameras. Have you checked the cameras of us walking out of reception? And he just had this blank, stupid look on his face. I mean, there's two managers there that were handling it, right? One of them couldn't manage to do anything. And the taller one, he manages to do even less. The pair of them are a pair of plunkers. They couldn't run a bath. And I said to him, where's your cameras then? Of us leaving the hotel with the towels. And it was like talking to a brick wall. So Shell went, well, look, if you can't provide it, we'll provide it. Shell gets her phone out. Obviously, we're doing YouTube. We were also vlogging that night out because it was part of an excursion vlog we were doing. And we started the video in the hotel, in the reception area. And we had the cameras on ourselves. We're dressed for a night out. Right, Shell's got a little bag on. I've got no bag on us whatsoever. And we had our own footage of us leaving the hotel. And when Shell went, look, we'll have a look at that. The guy's face, he just looked at us as if to say, right, okay then. Yeah, that proves you're innocent. And I thought to myself, is this one of them you've been framed type videos where they try and wind you up, you know, like something from years ago? Like I say, we provide our own footage. So we made them look stupid, basically. And then Shell got herself angry, got herself upset a bit. And it all kicked off a little bit outside, and they tried to get us to sign this stupid, pathetic little bit of paper saying that we'd lost the towels. I mean, them two managers, honest to God, they're clueless. Absolutely clueless. And the way they handle it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for them. Absolutely embarrassing. Fortunately, we had multiple footage cameras from different vlogs to prove that we weren't what they said we'd done. So anyway, the whole thing, what do you call that other young lady that came out? Anya. She was lovely. She was just starting. That was her first year. She came out and the whole thing was just totally diffused. They dropped it. I mean, we were under time restraints because we were getting picked up to go to the airport. So I think they're really sly. They don't... I mean, if you, the traveller, ever stay there and you come across this situation, like I say, if it happens to you, I can guarantee they'll do nothing until the day you check out. So there you go. That was another one, travel and tourism type video from us. If you want our advice, if you're staying there, if you're already booked up and you're worrying yourself sick, if you want a bit of advice, I would suggest you do one of two things. If you're taking your own towels with you, what I would suggest, option one, if you don't want the towels in your room, you don't want the responsibility of them, take the towels back to reception. You can mention our video if you want. Just say, look, you've been made aware of this. Let's call it a scam. You know. Take the towels back to reception and just say you don't want the towels in your room. You don't want the responsibility of the towels. And if you do that, record yourself doing it. So you've got your own footage. If you leave the hotel, record yourself leaving the hotel. Just in case. I know it might sound stupid, but listen, they won't come back to you with their cameras, so cover yourself by using your own. It's just to protect you, that's all. Something else as well, I want to know as well, if any of you viewers out there have stayed at this hotel recently, last year or whatever, and it's happened to you, we want to hear from you. I don't care whether it's towels or whether something else gone missing, they've tried to sting you. Yeah. I'd love to hear from anybody that stayed at that hotel, the Panorama NAAMA Heights in Sharm el Sheikh. If you've stayed in any of the hotels in Sharm, or you've stayed in any of the hotels in Hurghada, or anywhere for that matter, and a similar story you've got to tell, drop it in the comments. If you don't want to drop it in the comments and you want to send it privately, email us, because we want to hear from as many people as possible, because this needs to be stopped. It needs to be nipped in the bud. I'm sure, I could be wrong, I'm not accusing, but I'm sure this is a scam that's been run by 3 of them in that hotel. I mean, the staff there are wonderful. The managers, the food and beverages managers, there's some brilliant people there, don't get us wrong. But I think the 2 plonkers that's on reception that were in the video, right? I think between them 2 and that young housekeeping kid, I'm sure they've got some kind of little arrangement going on between them. Because if they get 1 sting per room, that's $30. If they were successful with all of the ones when we were there, including ours, that would have been 5, right? 5 times 3 is $150. If they get 5 hits, I mean, that's a good little sting for them, isn't it? It needs to stop and it needs to be nipped in the bud. And if they do sting you, they ask you to pay in dollars as well, which is even worse because the exchange rate's better for them to exchange from US dollars to Egyptian pounds. See, so they're clicking even more. Right, that's it. Something different from us. Not the kind of thing we like to do, but it happened to us personally. Like I say, we've talked you through it. I've shown you the secret filming. I just hope it gives you a heads up. Those little bits of advice to keep yourself in the clear. It's up to you whether you follow it or not. And I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed watching it. It wasn't really the most pleasant video to watch. But it's the reality of travelling, unfortunately. So there you go. I'm trying to get my throat better. It keeps getting better and then keeps going croaky again. It's either that 100-day cough thing that's going around or that shisha pipe that I smoked in the desert. Listen guys, videos like this, I know they're not very nice to watch. And it wasn't very nice for us to experience it. But unfortunately it's part of reality. And please do not let this kind of stuff give you nightmares. Right, it's probably an isolated thing. You know, you don't think it goes on in every hotel, it doesn't. But like I say, if you've experienced it yourself, I'd love to hear from you. Comment section or privately by email, whatever you want. And that's it for this one. Let's see, I think we've got another travel day, Egypt back to Newcastle travel day vlog to do, and that's it. Our Egyptian adventure is done. Done quite a bit of content. Hope you enjoyed it all. And trying to get ourselves sorted out for our next little trip away. And if you enjoyed the content, hit the like button. Subscribe, it's free. Share the videos. And if you subscribe as well, don't forget the bell icon. And where are we off to next? No idea. See what happens. But until then, Shell's over there, she's busy. Hi Shell. Until the next one guys, we will see you soon. Wherever, hang on, that's not right, is it? Should start again. Start again. Doesn't feel right seeing it without you. Sat next to me. Never mind, I'll crack on. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Wherever that may be. Could be anywhere. Bye for now. Take care. I'm going to have another throat lozenge or something. Try and fix me throat. Bye.